Hello YouTube and fellow Minecraftians, and welcome back to yet another Minecraft video. This is part 7 of the Architect plot series. We are going to be doing the sewers today. Well, at least starting, maybe finishing, I'm not sure. We'll see how that turns out. But anyway, it's not going to be really that difficult. We're just going to be kind of building it through, and it should turn out to be pretty good. This is actually take 2, because I actually... some stuff was going on in the first take, so anyway, take 2. So we're just going to get right into this, and we're going to see how much we can do. But it should be good. Should be good. Alright, so that's very good. So basically what we're going to be doing is, let's go ahead and make let's make this like really kind of like the rat ways in a way, like in Skyrim. My intention for this to be is very, it's kind of based around that in a way. Not exactly. It looks like we have Trip slided up here. He's looking around the plot. So here, let me do vanish so he can't see me, so he won't come down here. But yeah, let's go ahead and build through this, and it should be nice. Let's just do that. Very nice. Alright, so basically, let's go ahead and look at the flow system that I have. I did notice in my last take, however, that this flow here needs to go down. So I'm going to do this. I will be right back, and then we will start once I have finished, making this flow here. Alright, guys, and I'm back, and this is what I've come up with. It's very, basically what you want to do when you're making sewers. You want it to flow somewhere. So maybe, like... you want to keep it so that the system is always flowing in one direction. Otherwise, the water won't go anywhere. You want it to flow in one direction so it can get out of the city. Because if it's just stagnant, it's going to cause problems in the future, especially for the people that live here. So you always try to have a flow system. But anyway, this is sort of a completed stretch here. You'll see that I have the top, the bricks like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start it, and then I will finish it off camera, and then we can go from there. So basically what we want to do is we want to take... I'm glad gravel doesn't fall in this game, or on this server, should I say. Raven, he's disabled gravity. I don't think it was intentional, though. I think it was a accident. About something. I forget, the circumstances of what was going on, but, gravel is off. And personally, I like that. Even for terraforming, I actually, prefer, even, there's some times where I would prefer to have, gravity on, but it's really nothing really, it's not that necessary. So, I am not going to complain about it. I am happy with what I have. So here we are. There we go. And we're just going to do this, and I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to go ahead and roof all the ceilings, and once I am done with that, I will be right back, and we can start on the next phase. Alright guys, now we have the ceiling done, and we got a good bit done here. All the ceilings done. Oh, there's a spot that needs to be fixed. Let's do that really quick. And we just lagged out, and all those are going to change now, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and change those back, and that's good. Okay, so we got all the ceilings done, and now we are going to work on the walkways. That's where all the people are going to walk in here, and that's how they're going to get from point A to point B. Say if there's any maintenance that needs to be done, but most likely for the majority of the people that are down here are going to be people actually living down here. So we're going to have some little places for them to live and stuff like that, so should be nice. And I don't know what this lag is, but I've been getting some terrible lag on the server lately, and I don't know if it's just me. It probably is just me. I don't have a history of good internet, but oh my goodness, it about drives me nuts. But anyway, let's go ahead and take those down, and that can go straight across. And then that'll be to there, I think. That'll be good. And so this is sort of like a walkway for this one. It's not very It's not supposed to be very, I don't know what I'm trying to say in that, but this is going to be the walkway here, and then we can go ahead and make the walkway down here. This one is actually part of the sewer, so we can go ahead and just build this straight on down. And since it's here, then we gotta go ahead and do this so that we can get over to this one over here. And then this one over here will be to the, I think, to the right side. Yep. Okay, so then that will go all the way up to the front up here. Very good. And then I'll leave some light for those of you that can't see. I'm sorry for, if you're watching this video and you can't see very well. Typically on phones or stuff like that, you can't see what's going on very well. So we'll go ahead and do this. Oh my goodness, this lag has been killing me lately. I didn't used to have this lag. I don't know why it's, started up like this. And, but anyway, that's against, maybe I can go ahead and work on some settings on my computer, and maybe then I can figure something out. But there we go. And I guess we can go ahead and do this. It would be preferable to have smooth transitions between levels, but when you're doing with water, it's kind of hard to do that. They're just blocks, so. Anyway, this is the well. So this is actually going to go down to a clean bit of water. Excuse me. I'm a little sick today. You already know that. But anyway, this is going to go to a clean bit of water, and it's going to be closed off to the actual sewer part. So, yeah, so that's going to be good. Also, another thing I want to tell you guys, a lot of people, when I see dungeons, they sort of have like flat roofs. You see how this is sort of arched in a way? You feel like, that it could hold up the weight. I'm going to link a video in the description to a video by Lindy Beige, who actually goes on this topic and kind of tells when you're, in a dungeon, he notices that the roofs are flat. And, like even here, I make sure it was domed because, it needs to support the weight, and usually a round surface supports the weight. So anyway, look in the description and check out that video, and it should be very informational, it should be very helpful to some of you. If some of you are not aware of the whole rounded top thing, but yeah, it should help you. It should be helpful in overall. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and finish these walkways, and I will be right back, and then we will decide on what else we're going to be doing down here. Alright guys, I am back, and the walkways are done. As you can see, it's just sort of like that, and then you can head down. Lots of neat little places to go to. I decided that I wanted to connect this, the sewers with Victor's Tavern here, so like the trapdoor would be there. Very hidden, at least try to make it very hidden. This is Victor's underground tavern here, and it's very, very secret and tucked away, and then they can get into the sewers here, sort of like a secret getaway if need be. But anyway, now we're going to be working on little rooms that are set off from the the sewer itself, and so we're going to start down here, and let's try to make a room right about, I'd say, here. Alright, so we're going to make a cross section there. Let's go ahead and grab some spruce. But yeah, I want to make sure you guys know that, I want to know your guys' opinion on this kind of a tutorial. I just kind of cut, I start the section, and then I finish it, and then I do the video. It's very difficult to do this kind of tutorial, to be honest, because, you gotta complete it all, and it gets to be a headache at some point. But I just want to know what you guys think. Is this the kind of tutorials you want to see, or do you want to see it fully through? Because I'm just trying to make it a reasonable time, and I'm trying to keep everything as as quick and to the point as possible. And I feel like doing this kind of tutorial is quick and to the point. So tell me what you guys think, and hopefully we can figure it out. And hopefully I'll be able to bring more tutorials to you in the future so that we can get this going. But anyway, let's go ahead and just build this little room here. I think I'm going to build it one higher. This is just sort of like a round room, or like a domed room. This is where, like, I don't know, where it was originally intended to be like a storage, like a secret storage place down here. But then they kind of turned it into a, you know, some kind of like home for whoever lives down here. So what we're going to do is, and I think we can do this pretty quick. We're going to go ahead and take that to there, set cobble and 48. Take that to there, set cobble and 48. And I'm just going to repeat that really quick. Set cobble 40. Okay, so there we go. And now we can go ahead and start on the roof section. And what we're going to do is go ahead and use the blocks that we have. We're just going to use cobble blocks. So we're going to start at the corners like that. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to go ahead and do that here. And we're going to go ahead and do this. And then this in the middle. And then, of course, the top block. And then, so that is the roof to this little underground thingy here. Let's go ahead and fill all that in. Very good. Alright, so that is our underground little thingamagummer. And let me go grab some of this. Also, another thing I want you guys to notice is always around doorways, always have the cornerstone like this, because cobble would not hold up like that. You always want to have these cornerstones here to make sure that the doorway stays up. And that's why I always do this. It makes it look a whole lot better. As you can see, the cornerstones like that. Alright, so in this kind of room here, let's go ahead and make like a couple beds and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and, we don't want to mess with any biomes down here. Like no biomes whatsoever. You know, if you do that, you might cause problems up above. And I just don't feel like working with that kind of issue. So whatever color we have, and that's actually, crap. If only that was the same hay, but I'm not going to mess with that because I do not want to mess with biomes. And let's go ahead and do that. And then right here, we can go ahead and put some kind of chest, and that works, I guess. And so maybe this is like a hermit's house or a hermit's home underneath. He just wants to be away from everything, and maybe he's what kind of profession should he have? Not kind of a profession, but maybe actually, you know, having this pit like that, I don't like that. I would fill up with water quick, so let's go ahead and just do that. And maybe actually that. Let's see if this turns into the right texture, and that's not going to either. Might as well just put it over there because we don't want that to cause problems. Alright, so that's no big deal. That's fine, right? Like that. Let's put a candle in here because our little hermit here needs some light. And I feel like these walls are really plain. You know, maybe there should be more in here. Maybe a desk. I feel that maybe a desk would look cool. Like maybe he writes books down here or something. Maybe he's I don't know, a rebel leader that is down here and he's still trying to gather his forces or something. Fill in the blank. You know, you never know what these rebel leaders are up to, so we're just going to say that he is a rebel leader. As far as a stove is concerned, you know, this place would collect with smoke really quick, but what if we did what if we did something like that? And then we go ahead and just fill all this in with cobble. And we go ahead and put a fireplace here. So go ahead and take that and put it down there. So basically when you're making stuff like this, you just kind of you kind of fill in the blank. You don't know what you're going to put there, but you just kind of, you know, you think about it And eventually you just kind of go, oh, okay, well, we can put this here, we can put that there. Let's put some fire here. There we go, and the smoke would go actually out through there. And let's go ahead and put a thingamagummer here for safe measures. And that would, that smoke would come out of that. And that's how, and then it would come out into here, I guess, and sort of waft down the way. I guess that's the only way we can do it. And then maybe he brought some firewood down with him, so we'll put some firewood here. There we go. Maybe a fire like that isn't exactly the best idea. Maybe just a little furnace. Maybe that's the best idea, but, still, we don't want to mess with too much in that regard. All right, maybe a net down here. Or maybe, no, this is a blanket. Let's put a blanket here. I always like to put those down as blankets because, obviously, some regions are cold and everything, so we want stuff to be nice and warm. There we go. And let's go ahead and put some hay down or some thatched floors down. That sort of really brings out the detail. I feel like something needs to be over here. How about a chest? That's pretty good. And then we can have some sort of meat hanging over the stove here. So let's do this. And let's turn this to iron. And let's go ahead and turn this to some sort of... Hopefully this is going to be a meat biome. I hope very much. And that's garlic. If I change it above this, this is going to be bad. Oh wait, no, that's just plains. Okay. That's no big deal. Okay, fish. Fish are fine. Perfect. Alright. I'm glad we figured that out. In fact, it should be like this. And that needs to change to something different. Oh, come on. We don't want that. Just normal fish, I guess. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And again, let's go ahead and put some sort of... maybe this is water here for him to drink his water from. 12. Alright. And maybe a plate of food over here. Hopefully this is a plate of food. Very good. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. We still have a lot to go. We still want to put in some shelving. How about right there? That's pretty good shelving there, so you can just kind of lay down in his bed and have shelving above him in case he needs it. And something needs to be over here. I'm thinking along the lines of this. But yeah, guys, this kind of tutorial does get a little hard, or it does get hard for me at least, to be able to do, because these tutorials take, a long time. Whereas, I wanted to try to keep them going quick. But, it's never going to be possible. Never going to be possible to do a quick tutorial, but I would like to do the best I can. Alright, so that is fairly good shelving there. And then maybe a small little head chest up here. And, but anyway, I think that'll go ahead and conclude this video. There still is more to do, so I think I might even make another part to this video, or to this series. And hopefully it'll be helpful to some of you. But yeah, basically in this tutorial, or in this, what I want you guys to notice, first of all, dome ceilings. Check out that video that I have in the description below, as long as I can find it. If I can't find it, then I'm sorry, but if I find it, then it'll be in the description below. And go check that out. And if I also want to hear in comments, the best way that you think I can do tutorials. What do you guys want to see? little things like that. Okay, that's fine. Well, that isn't bad. Still needs more though. It always needs more. There's never. I'm never happy with it. Never happy with it. Anyway, that'll have to do. So like the lighting is not very good right now. It's very lit up with torches, and I'm gonna take care of that. It's gonna be more like this here, but I'm gonna try to keep the lighting up, so so that you can see everything. But yeah, we're gonna add in more rooms like this, and I'll try to have an update video coming soon. We'll probably make another room kind of like this later on. And anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, this is the first video in a while that you guys have actually seen me build anything. But if you want to see me build more, head over to Twitch and check me out. I know I say that in every video, but I just want to keep you guys reminded about that. So check me out on Twitch, and that's where you can see me build. And I'm trying to get a reliable stream schedule. I was supposed to stream today, but my voice is not handling it, and I just wouldn't feel comfortable sitting there with other people for who knows how long and talking. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, and if you guys want to see more, please subscribe. And anyway, until next time. Actually, let me get a good view. Pause. Until next time, bye-bye.